I'm William O'Flaherty. Welcome to Weekly Dose of C.S. Lewis Quotes. This is episode 36 for the week of August 27th. What follows are 7 quotations that are related to either a specific date for this week or at least sometime this month. They come from a variety of works published by Lewis over the years. August 27th. Progress means getting nearer to the place where you want to be. And if you have taken a wrong turn, then to go forward does not get you any nearer. August 28th. I'm sure that some are born to write as trees are born to bear leaves. For these, writing is a necessary mode of their own development. If the impulse to write survives the hope of success, then one is among these. If not, then the impulse was at best only pardonable vanity, and it will certainly disappear when the hope is withdrawn. August 29th. Be sure there is something inside you which, unless it is altered, will put it out of God's power to prevent you being eternally miserable. While that something remains, there can be no heaven for you, just as there could be no sweet smells for a man with a cold in the nose, and no music for a man who is deaf. It is not a question of God sending us to hell. In each of us there is something growing up which will of itself be hell unless it is nipped in the bud. The matter is serious. Let us put ourselves in His hands at once, this very day, this hour. August 30th. Screwtape reveals. The whole philosophy of hell rests on the recognition of the axiom that one thing is not another thing, and especially that one self is not another self. My good is my good, and your good is yours. What one gains, another loses. August 31st. Lewis writes after explaining some weakness in a child's story, quote, I hope you don't mind me telling you all this. One can learn only by seeing one's mistakes. September 1st. The ancient man approached God, or even the gods, as the accused person approaches his judge. For the modern man, the roles are reversed. He is the judge. God is in the dock. September 2nd. If nothing, or nothing we recognize, comes through, we imagine God has let us down and reject Him, perhaps at the very moment when help was on its way. Again, I'm William O'Flaherty. I hope you enjoyed this week's quotations, and that you'll leave a comment to let me know what you think of them. Plus, share a favorite quote or two that you especially enjoy by C.S. Lewis. Also, I hope you will check out the books or essays by Lewis that were referenced in this video. If you love these quotations and the ideas that C.S. Lewis brings to the world, you'll find them even richer when you read them in context. As you may know, I'm a strong advocate of being sure quotations credited to Lewis are really by him. In 2018, I published a book entitled The Misquotable C.S. Lewis that examined 75 quotations one should be careful to confirm if Lewis said them, or if he did, does the isolated quote make sense without the context? I've also written an enhanced study guide to the Screwtape letters called C.S. Lewis Goes to Hell. You can find links to them in the description. Don't miss the next set of quotes. Plus, in the description are links to some of the previous quotes episodes. Also, besides finding this material on this channel, Knowing and Understanding C.S. Lewis, I do an audio-only version on my podcast, All About Jack. It's located at allaboutjack.podbean.com. Links to both are on my website, essentialcslewis.com, where you can also find the list of quotes as well. Did you know, in addition to having a Facebook group called Knowing and Understanding C.S. Lewis, I have another Facebook group devoted to the topic of confirming Lewis quotes. There are links to them in the description. Finally, if you want to see the quotations each day, the best way to do that is to visit my other Facebook group that is the same name as my website, essentialcslewis.com. Before you go, give this video a thumbs up share it with others, and subscribe to this channel.